a single mistake. That's all it takes to die in the wild. One moment, an impala is peacefully grazing. The next, a starving lioness launches a deadly attack. But that's only the beginning. Before this story ends, you'll witness shocking predator versus prey battles, unbelievable escapes, and survival moments that will leave you speechless. Stay until the end. The first light of dawn spilled across the endless African savanna, turning the tall golden grass into waves of fire. Birds sang from distant trees, and a cool breeze carried the scent of fresh water from a nearby river. Everything looked peaceful, but in the wild, peace is often an illusion. Every animal knew that somewhere nearby, a hunter was already awake. A young impala carefully stepped out from the safety of the herd. Its ears twitched at every sound, and its dark eyes scanned the horizon. Hunger pushed it forward, but instinct warned it to stay alert. It had survived many close calls before. It hoped today would be no different. Hidden beneath a thick acacia tree, another pair of eyes watched every movement. A lioness. She had not eaten in nearly 4 days. Her ribs showed beneath her golden coat, and 2 hungry cubs waited back at the den. Failure was no longer an option. She lowered her body until it almost disappeared into the grass. Every step was silent. Every breath was controlled. She wasn't chasing the fastest animal. She was waiting for the perfect moment. The impala continued grazing, unaware that danger was creeping closer with every second. The distance between predator and prey slowly disappeared. 30 meters. 20. 15. The lioness froze. The wind suddenly changed direction. The impala lifted its head. It smelled something strange. For one long second, neither animal moved. Then, the lioness exploded from the grass. The ground shook beneath her powerful legs as she charged forward. The impala reacted instantly. It leaped into the air with astonishing speed, twisting its body before landing and sprinting across the open plains. The chase had begun. Dust filled the air. The lioness pushed herself to her limits. Every stride brought her closer. The impala zigzagged wildly, making sharp turns that forced the lioness to constantly adjust her attack. The herd scattered in every direction. Birds burst into the sky. Even nearby zebras stopped grazing to watch the desperate race. The lioness lunged. Her claws barely brushed the impala's hind leg. The prey stumbled. For a terrifying moment, it looked over, but somehow, it regained its balance. The chase continued. Both animals were running out of energy. The lioness knew she only had seconds left before exhaustion would force her to stop. The impala knew that slowing down even once would mean death. Then something unexpected happened. A dry riverbed appeared ahead. The impala jumped without hesitation. It cleared the wide gap by only a few inches. The lioness followed, but she landed awkwardly on loose rocks. She slipped. For one critical second, she lost her momentum. That single mistake changed everything. The impala disappeared into a thick patch of thorn bushes where the larger lioness could not easily follow. Silence returned. The lioness stood there, breathing heavily. She had failed again. Far away, the impala finally slowed down. Its chest rose and fell rapidly. It had escaped, but only barely. As the morning passed, the savannah returned to normal. Elephants walked peacefully toward the river. Giraffes reached high into the trees. Warthogs searched for roots beneath the dry soil. Yet the struggle for survival never truly ended. Near the riverbank, Another hunter waited, completely invisible beneath the muddy water. Only two small eyes floated above the surface. A massive Nile crocodile. Unlike the lioness, this predator relied on patience instead of speed. Hours passed without movement. Birds landed nearby. Fish swam past. Still, the crocodile remained perfectly still. Finally, a herd of wildebeests arrived to drink. They were nervous. Several adults looked around carefully before stepping closer. One young wildebeest moved a little farther from the group. It lowered its head toward the water. The surface remained calm. Then, the river exploded. The crocodile burst upward with incredible force. Its jaws snapped shut around the young wildebeest's front leg. The herd panicked. Water splashed everywhere. The young animal fought desperately, kicking with all its strength. Nearby adults charged toward the crocodile, trying to save one of their own. The crocodile refused to let go. It began the deadly death roll, spinning violently beneath the water. For several terrifying seconds, the battle seemed hopeless. Then another wildebeest slammed into the crocodile from the side. The powerful impact loosened its grip. The injured youngster pulled free and staggered back onto land. The crocodile vanished beneath the muddy water once again, empty. The young wildebeest survived, though badly injured. Today, teamwork had defeated one of nature's most dangerous predators. As evening approached, orange sunlight painted the savanna with warm colors. The lioness finally managed to catch a small warthog after another careful stalk. Back at the den, her cubs greeted her with excited cries. They would eat tonight. The impala rejoined its herd. The injured wildebeest rested safely among its family. The crocodile waited patiently for another opportunity. No predator wins every hunt. No prey escapes forever. This endless battle has shaped life on Earth for millions of years. Predators keep prey populations healthy by removing the weak and sick. Prey animals force predators to become faster, smarter, and stronger. Neither side is evil. Neither side is the hero. Both are simply fighting for the same thing: to survive. Because, in the wild, every sunrise brings another chance, every sunset marks another victory, and every heartbeat could be the difference between life and becoming someone else's next meal.